Welcome back to the Wisco Wistys. My name's Mason.
Oh, shut up.
This is Cole. Here we are. Welcome back to another episode.
I didn't even look
I'm
at
not
this.
even gonna say the episode we're on because I can't keep track.
Season 2.
Just welcome back to the episode.
8.
Yeah, see, it's hard.
I thought we were just 2 ahead of this thing.
Where are we? I think we're 1 ahead of the next.
Or we're 2 behind.
Yeah. Whatever one we just did is 1 in front of the one.
All
we're
I know
going
is
into.
we're a third of the way done with the NFL season.
That's sad. We were a fourth of the way done
2 weeks ago.
Right.
We're officially a third of the way. 6 weeks. There's 8 weeks, 18 weeks in the season. We're officially a third of the way done. How do you feel? There's a lot of games.
Packer wise, I feel good. I feel like
4-2.
We're yeah, I mean, Love has only played in 3 games, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 games.
And he's 1-2.
1-2. But
Our most winning
he's still
quarterback in the league.
everyone else is like played 6 games and he's still got a lot of touchdowns. He's in the top of touchdowns.
Yeah, he is.
So he's doing good, and it'll just take time to kind of get everybody into sync. This is going to be a tough week, though. Texans, even though we're at home, we're only like 2.5 favorites.
Big game to me.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest ones, not just because we're homers, but I think that's a big one no matter what.
We'll get to them, but both the best games of the week are NFC North games at noon, which is crazy.
Okay.
We're doing winners and losers to start off for the week. Do you want to go first or me? I don't have trivia for that portion of it.
Winners, losers of the week.
Yeah.
I will go.
I can go first if you want to go first.
I'll go first.
Okay. I think it's pretty...
Winner.
2 each, by the way.
A winner of the week, I will say... You're going to laugh at this. Well, yeah, that's the only one I can think of right now, so I'm doing it. The Jets head coach, that beard. Did you see his beard?
It's perfect.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I cannot think of a better beard that I've ever seen.
Jalen Brown's is really good.
Jalen Brown.
On the Celtics? That's an impressive
But
beard.
his line like runs and then it goes like this. There's no like hard lines.
Maybe he
on the,
cuts it like that.
I know, and that's how you wear it too. I don't like how he wears it. It's a thick, good beard, but you just...
It is a full
this guy's
beard.
was just like perfectly
He
manicured.
looks like
it was like,
that
God, did someone paint that on?
When you
It's
said
beautiful.
Jets, I was like, I have Hail Mary King.
Right. I mean,
I
there's
have
a lot.
Devontae.
So I'll call that my
Just Jets
overarching
overall.
Jets.
Even
Yeah,
though their
he's got a
owner-
great one. I mean, they're making moves. I guess they're trying.
We can discuss the Devontae trade. What do you think? He was there today. They said he's going to play Sunday night, which makes Sunday night like way more entertaining now because
Right.
it's Jets Steelers.
I mean,
Who
I
the fuck?
saw this guy who's a Mets fan comment. He's like,
The
it doesn't
Mets?
change. Or sorry, Jets.
'Cause
We're
they're on
watching
right
the
now.
Mets game right now. If you see us looking this way a lot, it's because the TV's on.
I like their black uniforms.
The Mets.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not in their color scheme, but whatever.
everything is black
Well.
below the belt.
Yeah, okay. I was waiting for something. I was waiting for it. What was I talking about before you talk?
Devontae trade.
Yes.
Shocking.
This guy,
No.
the Jets fan, was like, it doesn't change anything. Aaron's still going to get sacked 8 times a game.
Oh, he does get hit way
He gets hit
too
so much. He's like, what is his completion percentage going to go from 65 to 70 now? That's not going to change shit.
I think it'll help.
They're going to double Devontae and then, okay.
It
What's the
opens up
difference?
Garrett Wilson because Garrett's getting all the attention. I think it's going to help Garrett Wilson a little bit. I don't know if it's going to change games, but because
maybe
Devontae
he'll
will be
learn
like,
from him.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's going to help him be like, hey, did you see when I ran like this? He wanted it like
Right.
this, and you see,
When you do
he wants
these,
this
yeah,
and that because
yeah.
he can tell. So it's going to help him.
When you do these routes, you have to look for it here.
When you look at their schedule, they're 2-4, but it's oh god, I don't have. What's your fucking Wi-Fi, man?
Lunaland.
What's the
Lunaland. Here,
Oh,
I'll
just
share it with you.
one of my neighbors is it hurts when I pee.
Nice. Mine in college was Winternet is coming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was relative because...
But okay, so they're 2-4. They got at Steelers, at Patriots.
Yeah.
You could be 4-4.
Oh, yeah. Steelers might be tough though, but
Russell's playing.
Yeah,
so
why?
Check down Charlie. We'll talk about that.
Okay, I saw that.
Then it's Texans on a short week.
That's tough.
But then it's Cardinals, Colts, bye week, Seahawks.
You can win all three.
You could win all three. At the Dolphins. I don't know if Tua's back yet. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then it's Jags.
Yeah.
So you could just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they win 6, go 6-2.
Yeah.
You're 8-6.
There you go.
That's right where they need to be. And I think Devontae could help win some of those.
Right.
I really do.
And so you would be... You got 2 more games left.
Yeah, it's at Buffalo and the Dolphins. But by that point, you hope you're on a roll.
If you can't snag one of those, you're 9-7. If you win both, 10-6.
10-7.
Sorry, 10-7.
10, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could get
11.
there. They got to really fucking put it together. But
correct. They got to start now, but I think it's
a pipe dream.
I do too, but I don't know. If you look at I have my power rankings coming up. If you look at that, there's not a lot of great teams in the AFC. I'm just saying it right now.
Yeah.
It's not as stacked as you think.
I think NFC wins the Super Bowl this year.
I don't. Chiefs.
No. With who?
That quarterback. That's
no.
who. Until you can't win 2 in a row.
They can barely beat.
He's still MVP, and everyone's like, oh, I'm like, he's literally 6 touchdowns and 6 picks.
No.
And he's MVP favorite.
Sam Darnold is playing better.
So stupid. I'll go Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs.
That's a good one.
Comeback week, 2 touchdowns, stares at the camera, does not celebrate both touchdowns, gets hugged by his teammates. Let's move on.
Yeah.
That was a big, I don't know if they purposely fed him or what, but good game for him.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. Go ahead.
I like that. I'll say Bills for winning and going to get Amari Cooper. I think that's a pretty good fit.
That's the other trade. So
that's a pretty good fit.
First of all, back to the Devontae trade, a third for his salary,
nuts.
and then that can move up to a second depending on how much he does.
Yeah,
is kind
if they get to the championship or
me.
if he's an all-pro.
But a third and then sending a 7th but getting a 6th in return and Amari.
Yeah.
I actually like that. Amari Cooper is not a headache. They don't have a number 1. They don't have a Garrett Wilson. They have Keon Coleman, who's coming up but not there.
Right.
But
Amari can be he's going to be their
good.
number 1.
And you texted me, Josh needs some fucking help. And
yeah,
he does. And do I think Cooper's the answer? No, but Cooper's
it's
not
better
Diggs,
than nothing,
though, right? He's not like, give me the fucking ball. Like,
yeah.
It's just, it's coming along.
Yeah, that's a big I feel like move. He's a good teammate. You don't never hear him bitching and moaning.
Also, I feel like he's been in the league for like 20 years because he's played for the Raiders.
And then Dallas.
Which I felt like was a while.
And that was
then the Browns.
That was his best stint,
and now he's on Buffalo. I'm
Browns,
like, holy shit. So, I don't know. But that's a good one. Good call out because it's an arms race and they're winning.
Right. And
division.
They don't go get him help. And like in the offseason, they don't help him ever. So it's like.
No, I'm not doing it.
Finally, they're doing something
I'm going to do
we got to do this.
On the spot MVP ladder, but sneak peek, Josh is on there.
Yeah.
And people are
got to have him there.
My second, I'll give a shout out to the Ravens. I have to shout out Caleb Williams. He's looking better, even though he's playing shit teams. He's looking better. Yep. But I'm shouting out the Lions for beating the fuck out of the Cowboys. Not only did they beat them,
they whooped them.
Did you see? So it was like Dan Skipper was the guy last year that did the whole eligible, and then it was a flag, and that's why they lost the game or whatever.
That rings a bell.
On Monday night, so Dallas won. They put him out like on the first play as eligible. They put him out wide, like a tight end wide receiver.
Like in the slot.
As eligible. They did the lateral to Penei Sewell.
Yeah.
It was they
had the whole
you, Dallas. Like we remember this game. And then I'll just jump right into losers. Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh.
That's tough.
That's a different type of loser. A lot of losers are like, you guys suck. This is just
feel bad. He's a nice dude from that area. I don't hate Detroit. I actually root for Detroit because they've never win, you know.
Right. They don't feel like a rival.
No, I like Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
I would kill for that. I am not a fan of Amon-Ra St. Brown.
No, he's a douche.
He is so annoying.
And his brother, Equanimous, they have a fucking podcast like us.
Equanimous is useless. He's been on 12
and he's talking
teams.
shit. He's like, they had Jaden Reed, so I got a lot of like those
did you see
videos.
That? Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing to do in Green Bay. Everyone who goes to Green Bay, they get engaged or married right away because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, Detroit, we're going to talk about that.
And Jaden gave him some shit back.
But like, at least I know I can walk around the streets.
Yeah. but Amon-Ra is, he's kind of a douche.
Well, Pickens called him a slot.
Slut?
No, he called him a slot whore.
Oh, I thought like slot.
What did he call him today? Pretty much like a manufactured wide receiver. Like he's not that good because of they just create.
It's like a system type of guy.
Yeah, that's what Pickens pretty much called him. He said, let's hear the words.
George Pickens?
George Pickens, who whines and moans all the time,
too.
I'd probably say schematically, it is a big thing in football. That's how you get the Amon-Ra St. Brown slot merchants that get the balls fed schematically.
Yeah. Because he does get a lot of like crossing routes that are open.
Jamison Williams is the one like, oh, I'm just going to run by you. Like that's the real talent. So, but people like, am I overreacting or underreacting? I think they might not win the Super Bowl now.
The Lions?
Yeah.
He's huge.
He was 7 sacks to the rest of their team, 7 sacks.
Yeah.
Do I think they can make it to the championship game or the Super Bowl? Yes.
Still, yeah.
But those are the people that matter in those games.
Right. That's the guy who's going
to, if you're in the
force
Super Bowl,
a fumble
he's going to
put pressure,
fumble, or he's going to take the double
Chris
team.
Jones,
someone else.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he opens things up for others. He is the focal point. You have to, you know what I mean? There's so much, and like that
sucks.
That's a altering.
I remember
season.
Texting you because I was literally
I did not
picking
see
stuff up
that.
to go upstairs because it was almost halftime or whatever, and I'm like,
I just saw him get whipped around.
No one noticed. Dropped. They're like, oh, it looks like someone might be hurt. Oh yeah. Oh, that's Hayden.
I didn't even see it when
Aiden
the
Hutchinson.
Replay.
Yeah, and I'm like,
he got UFC leg whipped.
It was right before the commercial, that one, and then he had his foot, and I'm like, oh my God, I think that's dangling. Yeah. So I had to like rewind on YouTube TV, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's...
Uh-oh. But, and then we also said, like, how many times does that happen every game? Guys are tackling, then they like leave their feet, and they get whipped around, and they
happen to his own player,
right?
Like his own teammate, too.
But, like, did he break his fibula as well?
No, I heard just tibia.
I don't know how you do that though. Your fibula is on the outside, and that's what hit.
I that's all I heard. I don't know.
I don't know how you break one and not the other. I could see the fibula because it's smaller. It's the small one on the outside, and not the tibia. Like it just hit the little one enough, and that broke. But to break the big one, I mean, he broke. He had 2 knees and 1 leg.
It says suffered dual fractures.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah, dual fractures.
Because I don't know how you'd break one and not the other on that.
Suffered fractures in his tibia and fibula. Yeah, that's what it said.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way it's not a fibula.
Because they did just say fractured tibia,
mm-hmm.
and I was like...
That's the big one. I mean, that's like the whole bottom, like between your knee and ankle. So that's the biggest one.
Yeah.
The main one. It's a dangerous one too. Like that's Alex Smith.
Like it pop out of your leg.
Like you can, if it depends on like the arteries that are around it that get hit or not hit, and you could like need amputation.
Well, I don't.
I hope it could end a career, but I think someone said it's not career.
Defensive player of the year. And he was on the track, but I hope he comes back with the same burst and bend around the corner. Because if
that's tough.
Right, remember Dak when his ankle like almost popped out of its leg?
Oh, he broke his foot.
Yeah, and it was like that, and then he was like limping for the next whole year because he was like scared to push and like get hit.
Yeah.
In the D line, you're getting rolled on and like. I'm not doing like that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's my first loser.
I'll play along with that. I think that's low hanging fruit. Dallas.
I have Dallas.
You gotta have them, and just Jerry Jones. He can't say anything right.
Did you hear?
No matter what he says, and I'm like,
that radio host. He's
okay,
like, you don't tell me what to do.
He's just pissed. He's like, I'll find someone else to ask me questions. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
you're pissed because your team sucks, and they have sucked for so long.
You're the reason they suck.
Dallas blows. The Cowboys suck. They are never gonna.
They should trade Micah Parsons.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
But is their defense good?
Without him, no.
Is it good with him? Because it's
No, I
like the
guess.
28th in the league.
I would trade Diggs.
You have to pay people.
I would try to build around him.
They should trade Micah Parsons.
Yeah, that's tough. And then just draft somebody.
Or are you going to put $120 million between 3 people? That's not going to work.
Trayvon, Dak,
CD, and him. That's what it's going to be. He's going to be
just
35
defense.
a year.
Yeah, that's damn.
And personally, I think Garrett's better. I think Hutchinson's having a better year. I think TJ Watt's better.
Oh yeah.
So like, there's dudes, and I would argue Chris Jones is a bigger moment better. When the moment matters, Chris Jones shows up,
steps up.
Micah was invisible. Invisible. I was gonna say invincible. Invisible in the Packer game. I didn't know he was on the field.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like Micah who? So I.
Okay.
Also, the first we have a Lions fan at work. First thing I said was, "Oh, Aiden Hutchinson." It was like,
and they're just like,
no.
"Stop!" Those poor Lions fans.
So I have 3 that I have to say quickly. First of all, the Browns will be on this list every week standing until Moron gets benched.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing in the world to keep that guy playing.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Because they have Jameis, right?
Yeah,
he will provide a spark.
350, 4 touchdowns, 5 picks, and let's get rolling, man.
Yeah. Like,
let's get some
he'll
excitement.
At least be a
Put
spark.
ass in the seats.
Yeah.
It's bad.
He'll rally the team around him. He's a good leader.
They need to stop.
He's a good locker room guy.
Yeah, that's my standing. I'm going to pick the Jaguars, though, because they look like... And Trevor Lawrence.
So they're playing 2 London games in a row.
Also, I had London next week because London is the Jags and the Patriots.
Yeah.
London's like, why would I
go
to this?
And the Jags are favored by 6.5. I just did my picks with Grandpa. 6.5. I'm like, what?
Is that true?
That's what Grandpa had on his sheet.
I know, but he writes it down at the beginning of the year.
Oh, maybe it's the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that.
No, it's 5.5. It's moved 1 point.
But still, that's crazy to me. Didn't Drake May not look that bad? I saw some highlights.
He had some bad throws, but he had
his
long
first game,
touchdowns.
wasn't it? Yeah.
He played the Texans. That's not an easy.
No. And I'm like, 6.5? Is it because they're traveling overseas and the Jags have been there for fucking 12 days now?
Well, the Jaguar. I mean, if they don't win that game, he's not. Doug Peterson should buy a place in London because he's not gone. Yeah. Well, that's my second.
That's a good one. I gotta go. Let me see here. I'll go. I mean, the Cardinals did not look very good either.
It was the worst.
I'll go Cardinals.
Like set of circumstances. It's like
everyone's getting hurt.
Love was
3
good.
Fumbles all gone to us.
Yeah, Love was good. Turnovers. Oh, it's kind of cold out and raining, and it's like middle of October, and they're like, what the fuck? I thought this wouldn't be that bad of weather. It was just bad circumstances.
Yeah, but I mean,
it really was.
Marvin Harrison gets hurt.
And this
guy gets hurt. This guy gets hurt.
It just wasn't it.
It kind of sucks. So not necessarily that they suck. It's just
no. And then they went like 3-and-out,
loser.
and we scored right away. And when you go 3-and-out like 3 times
we
in a
scored
row,
like on 6 straight possessions or something, right?
And then there was that moment where you're like, oh god, are they coming back? And then it was like fumble. Touchdown.
Any momentum they got,
they
fumble.
just nothing. It was bad. That's a good one though.
I mean, because we saw the same thing, just the opposite happened. We were getting our asses whooped at halftime, and then we started crawling back at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good teams.
We didn't finish
it. Use that momentum and they take advantage.
We didn't finish it, but it's like anything can happen, guys. We literally just saw this the other day. I think the Mets uniforms would be better if they had black pants.
I hate the pants right now. Yeah. And the MLB needs to stop with the gray. Every gray.
Team has gray.
Everything's gray, and it's
It's like having an all white. Every team has gray.
But all white is actually
a lot of
looks
teams have
crisp.
all white.
Gray is just like
I know it looks crisp until you slide into 5th.
Yeah, then it looks like you're sharting up there.
Did you get that?
5th?
Yeah,
I didn't. For that. I thought you were talking about
5th base.
Slide into 3rd.
I'm just pissed.
Squish
I'm
little
just
turd.
Yeah. I'm just pissed that the Brewers are out, so I can't watch Front Row Amy.
Be a man. Use your hand.
You know who
The
I'm
girls
talking
with
about?
big jugs. Yeah.
Shout out front row Amy.
Isn't she a Marlins fan too?
I don't fucking know.
I think she just went to games to put her rack on TV.
I don't
I think that's what she did.
I don't even know what she looks like.
That's
if I'm being honest.
why do you think I'm watching baseball right
But
now?
I can spot if she's sitting in the front row every time.
Oh, let's check this weekend.
I didn't do my third winner.
We're only doing 2.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why. Let's go. So betting, I have to just say I was like 0 for 4 until Monday night. I won.
Yeah.
I finally won. Fucking Christ. I got dicked on Thursday, but I have to complain. I'm on the phone with Alexa, and I was like, I bet Joe Burrow under 3.5 rush attempts. Do you think Joe Burrow runs the ball a lot?
Oh, and he had the long fucking touchdown.
So he runs
That only counts as
twice.
one, though.
He runs twice on that drive for the long touchdown.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, he just can't run 2 more times for the rest of the game. That's not going to happen.
Right.
We get to the end of the game. He's only ran twice. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to hit. You know what he did? He kneeled down twice, which counts as 2 rushing attempts, and I
Does it
lost.
really?
Yeah, and I lost the fucking bet because
Oh,
that's a
that's
negative
dumb.
rush. And I was like, you're kidding, because that asshole had a takeoff, which he's never done in his life.
Is it just because it's like a technicality? It's like technically he is
You have
running the
you know
ball
how
and
many
he's
people have
going negative yards.
won or lost
Based off
because
of
their yardage over or
Right.
under because he went -2, or sometimes like Mahomes will
Yeah,
take,
I was just gonna say Mahomes. Like
He'll
they
take-
had the over and he had it,
he'll
and then he
take
like ran back
3
and just
yards
waited,
back.
and then,
and it'll
And they
kill you.
lost it
That's why
because
you
of
don't
that?
fuck with that. And I'm not doing it. I just had to
brutal.
complain because that sucked.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fantasy review. Mom beat the shit
Yeah,
out of me.
I was
don't know
waiting
what
for
happened
this.
For that.
Oh
Dear
man,
God.
our
She
group
hasn't-
chat.
She hasn't killed anyone all year and then just dominates me. That was just embarrassing.
I'm gonna read a little bit from our group chat here.
You're going to
okay?
out the group chat?
I'm gonna out you
Why?
because everyone knows now that Mom just beat you.
Mm.
Dad has Devontae and Amari Cooper, and he started the conversation by saying, Devontae to the Jets, Amari
Yeah,
Cooper
his
to the
team's
Bills,
doing
my
better.
2 receivers that have not contributed anything so far. When Christian McCaffrey comes back, hang on to your hats. Dad will be in the driver's seat for fantasy.
And in theory,
And he's still not
he's
far off.
second
He's
place.
second.
4-2, yeah.
And I said, everyone's like, yeah, we all needed that, whatever. I said, I chirped. I said, you got to stop the reigning champ first. I'm 5-1, everybody, leading the pack. And
I'm struggling.
and then you were like, who did you lose to, Mason? And I lost. My one loss was to you. But then I came back strong and I said, I didn't lose to Mom, that's for sure. And I play Mom this week, so I might be eating my words if she beats me. That would suck. That's talking a lot of shit.
It is, because so I play Alexa, so that's a get right week, because Alexa's 1-5, and it's
I feel bad for Owen. He cannot catch a break.
No, so that's what I was just gonna say. He's beating Paige 165.80 to 165.06, and she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna lose like that?" And then during the game, it's like the 4th quarter, and she's down by 0.02. She's like,
who does she have?
She's like, no way. And she had Kincaid and Hall. And then they caught a couple balls, and she
Okay.
won by like 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you're
That's
good.
the second time that he's lost, because I beat him the same way. I feel bad.
Yeah,
It sucks.
so Paige crept by him. Dad beat Allie by 4. Allie's on a 3-game skid. Mom crowned Allie way too early. It was the sign
Allie's
of death.
funny. We were eating dinner today, and you know how you would say, like, yeah, I'm 0-3 in the last 3 games? She said, I'm 0 for 3. Not that that's wrong. It's just funny. I'm 0 for 3. But, or 0 and 3.
I mean,
or something.
technically O is a letter and 3.
I
so
know,
that doesn't
which is
make
funny
sense.
because it makes more sense to say
I
it the
just
way
say
she
3
does, but
games
it's like,
kid, yeah.
yeah.
She's
Yeah, that's
technical.
brutal. Sorry, Allie.
So
I just have to beat
she
Mom. I
plays
just have to beat
Owen,
Mom. Okay.
which is interesting because like Owen's
I mean,
kind of getting hot.
If you look at the scores, Cole,
No,
you
he's-
wouldn't have beaten anybody.
No, my team got
You wouldn't have
rocked
beaten
by any.
a single person.
Well,
this
half
game,
of my
no matter
team
who you
is
played.
on hurt or bye. It's beautiful. It's
Beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah, it sucks. Dad. Okay, so we have you against Mom.
Okay.
I play Alexa. Get right week. Owen versus Allie, which is a low key good game. 'cause
might be
Owen's
tough.
like on a streak.
And he's always so close. It's like
Well,
if he just pulls one off and then Allie skids again,
yeah.
she'll be I mean, she'll be under 500.
So look at
Is she 2-3?
She's 3-3.
Yeah, she'll be under 500.
So
Abby.
he only scored 120 in the first 2 weeks, but then he lost to you 175 to 177.
I know.
So, he
I
put up
snuck one out.
Then he beat Mom the next week 176 to 169.
He's
so Mom
putting
got
up
called.
points.
Yeah, and then this week loses with 165.
Yeah, he's sneaky tough.
I
You don't want
know.
him to get into the playoffs.
No, I do not want Owen in there. And then the matchup really is Paige and Dad because they're both 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Paige is leading her division, and Dad's right on your ass.
We'll see.
So, and then next week is me and you again. We restart the whole thing because it's week 8. So
We got to do a bet for that then.
yeah, did we do one when I beat you?
No, I think it was too early.
Yeah, because you're pussy down. You didn't want to do it.
No, because I already have a fucking mustache for 7 months.
Got
on the
your
line.
number, man.
Yeah.
Paige is like, if I lost by 4, that would suck. I said, I lost the championship by 1.4. That was a repeat. And she's like, yeah, that stinks.
Yeah, that would suck.
Okay, whatever. And then any good uniforms this last week that we liked?
Yes. That's going to be one of my wins. So
Jets Bills.
I like the matchup from a distance. Jets uniforms suck.
But those are the
gross.
retro, I mean.
know they're ugly though.
I like the
and the
Cardinals.
gray Cardinals. I love the all white. One team you don't see a lot of, and they blow. But the Carolina Panthers.
With their blue.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Look at those. Those
Yeah.
are sweet.
Oh, that was
All blue
that
with the black helmet.
That
That's
was
like their
cool.
alternate helmet or whatever. Those are sick.
I did
Those are
agree with that.
sweet uniforms.
I didn't think there was
That everything else is just
pretty
eh.
basic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On to power rankings. So I'm going to do a power ranking every 6 weeks
Okay.
because I don't care about everything else. My number 10 team is the Washington Commanders. Who would have thought?
Wow.
Who would have thought? I think they're going to win the division. 9, Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
8, San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
7, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa's better than the Niners.
Right now.
Okay.
6, the Green Bay Packers.
Wow. I'll take it.
5, Vikings.
Okay. I just still don't have any
They've
faith in
beaten
them.
us, but
I know. That makes
that's why
sense.
I gave them the edge.
Yeah,
in the
that
moment.
makes sense.
I still think we're a better team.
Yeah.
But I think
Right now.
through
Yeah.
6 weeks.
They're
4,
undefeated. You got it.
Texans.
Fuck.
Even though the Texans lost to the Vikings, I have the Texans ahead of them.
Yeah, because I was like a fluke.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But Texans at 4, and we
They
play
look
them.
good. They look
Lions 3,
good. Yeah, they're looking good.
Ravens 2,
They are looking really good.
Chiefs 1.
Chiefs won?
Correct. You have to take down the champs to beat the champs.
I know, but
But
they're barely putting up points. They're
I know,
barely winning.
I know, but it doesn't matter. They
They're
did that
getting
last
calls to even get the fucking wins.
year. MVP ranking, quick here. Number 3. Or I'll do honorable mention for CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Big game this weekend for him, though. Number 3, Jaden Daniels.
Okay. I'll take that.
Number 2, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Honorable mention for
Pat Mahomes.
Baker Mayfield.
Okay, yeah, he's putting up a lot of tutties.
He is. He's
But he
scoring.
he does
has
throw
3
picks, too.
But
Yeah.
honorable mention for Baker. Number 1, Lamar Jackson.
You got to. I mean, he's
is-
playing out of his mind.
I know people would like to give it to Derrick Henry, but I'm saying Lamar Jackson.
He's playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Does he even throw picks?
He's thrown like a couple, but
Has Allen thrown a pick?
0. He hasn't
Yeah.
thrown it in 8 weeks.
I thought I saw that. I was like, God damn.
he's got nobody. So
Right.
that's my quick.
No, I agree. I think
rankings.
Lamar. I think some people were like, "Oh, should he have even gotten it last year?" It was a little closer call last year. But I think right now he's kind of proving them like I deserve.
I think
that.
Love would have had a chance, but 2 things. If we would have lost one of the games with Malik Willis instead of going 2-0,
Right.
because it makes it look like he's not as
He's not
important
as
then.
valuable.
And then if he would have won the Viking game,
Right.
so if we would have flipped a loss and a win,
Yeah.
they would have been like, oh, look at Love when he plays. Okay, first game he played well, but he got hurt. Just came back, got hurt. Won.
Yeah.
I think he would be in the conversation,
Okay.
but he's not. On to week 7. Oh, that's scary. By the way, 4 picks Mason was 13-1 last week.
What?
Yeah.
And the one game I picked was the fucking Cowboys?
No, so your lock was the Texans, and they won. And then your upset was the Cowboys covering by like 3.5, and that didn't even happen.
No.
That was brutal.
I was watching. I'm like, why did I fucking pick them? Like, I had faith in the Cowboys.
I don't know why.
And I will never have faith in the Cowboys
They've
ever
lost
again.
4
Mark my
straight
words.
at home. By
Fuck
100.
the boys. I've never liked them. I don't know why I even gave them my thought.
Okay. I was 13-1 last week. The only game we got wrong was the Broncos-Chargers. We both went Broncos.
Yeah, Chargers with
whooped ass.
with some atrial flutter sprinkled in there.
I know. He's just like, he goes 2-0. That's what he said. I was like, okay, you fuck it. Speaking of the devil. 13-1. I'm literally going to, Grandpa tells me every week, those are the worst picks I've ever seen you have. When I call him later, I'm going to be like, that was the best picks I've ever had.
So you do the same as the pods?
Yeah, pretty much.
I switch. It depends. Like if I'm kind of on the fence, I might do the other one with Grandpa.
I had the wrong upset for the Broncos, but my lock was correct with the Eagles. Okay. So I am still one back with my fantastic week. 7-9, 7-9, 6-10,
so
10-6, 8-6, 13-1. I'm on.
So I had to put that up just to keep the foot on the throat.
Paige does it with me because she keeps track of yours and I do mine.
Oh, that's funny.
And she always goes, God, you guys suck. Like we'll be like 6-2 and then we finish 8-8. And then when we went through, she's like, oh my gosh. And she goes, why don't you bet that? And I'm like, because it
happens once in a blue moon.
I know. So,
I wish that's how it worked, Paige.
Yeah, it's not how life works. Here we go. We'll discuss uniforms
as we pick.
Remember, you need a lock and an upset or a cover. Broncos Saints Thursday night football at New Orleans. Broncos 3-point favorites on the road because no Derek Carr. What are the Saints are wearing
their old school. What is this guy? Get the fuck out of here.
How
do I get rid of this ad? Fucking, can we just get the election done already? God damn it.
I don't really like the Broncos any uniforms, but I am taking the Broncos.
I think I took the Saints with Grandpa because I didn't know that fucking Derek Carr.
He didn't play last week either. Who do you want?
Yeah, I'll go Broncos. Okay, get off the fucking screen here.
On to Sunday in London calling. Jags 5.5 point favorites against the Patriots. Mason, lead on
I'm
that.
going Jags because
you have to.
Why are they a 5.5? I mean,
win. That's a must win.
You have a little bit of a. I mean, even though it's the Jaguars, you have a little bit of an advantage because you've been there. You're not traveling right away. Yeah. There's no jet lag right out of the gate.
Correct.
And Drake May is still pretty young, trying to figure it out.
Their defense is ass.
Yeah.
I'm going Jags too.
I think you gotta find a way to pull one out here, man.
Browns, Bengals. Bengals on the road at Cleveland, but 6-point favorites.
Oh, I'm going Bengals all day.
I'm going Bengals, even though they didn't look that great against the Giants.
I would do a lock, but God knows.
I thought about it, but I was like, eh. Colts at home against the Dolphins. Colts 3-point favorites.
This one is tough because
I think Richardson's playing.
I'm going Colts. I picked Colts with Grandpa.
If it's Daddy Joe, I would say.
I don't care who it is. Colts, I'm saying Colts.
But I'm hesitant, and I'm still going to say Colts.
Yeah, I just don't believe I don't believe the Dolphins right now.
Eagles at the Giants. Eagles are only 3-point favorites on the road.
Yikes.
I'm not impressed with the Eagles. I have to.
I'm not impressed with the Giants either, though. Did you watch them?
Their defense is not bad.
It's not bad, but they're Daniel Jones.
Nick Sirianni looks like what's his face from Succession when he shaved his head.
I haven't seen Succession.
So. Oh my God, you haven't?
I know. I didn't know he.
Did you see
he always
shaved
wears
his
a hat, so I'd never noticed.
Did you see he's shaved his head?
I saw, yeah. I didn't know that. I just thought, oh, that's what he looks like without a hat. I've never seen him without a hat on.
He had like a crisis in the show, and just showed up like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He kind of does look like that guy.
And that's what his hair normally looks like. He like almost killed himself, and then he had like just shaved his head.
He does kind of look like that guy.
Yeah, so everyone was like, "Why is Kendall Roy coaching the Eagles right now?"
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, me too.
Arguably, the game of the day:
Packers.
Lions at the Vikings. Huge North game. 1.5 point favorites to the Queens at home.
What? I'm going Vikings. Or sorry.
Oh, he's staying it.
Lions.
I'm going upset Lions.
Yeah, I'm going Lions. They look too fucking good. And I don't believe in the Vikings. I said that earlier.
I agree. If the Vikings beat them though, then you got to believe in them.
I would be very surprised if they do, but yes, I would.
So
I would start to believe in scoliosis.
You want that as your upset?
Oh, that's an upset.
Because they're not favored.
Yeah, I want that as my upset.
That's your straight up then. Okay. The other game. Texans at the Packers.
We are like a 2.5.
Are we got any good unis? Because I know this is, but any of the Vikings or Lions or anything?
No, it's just typical.
So we're wearing our all whites. We're doing the snowflake game. And what are they wearing?
Snows.
Regular?
Blue tops. We don't know about the bottoms yet. Hopefully they wear blue bottoms, but
I still think we should have worn the whites in like December in a snow game.
I think you should wear them more than fucking once. Why are you debuting? Oh, we have a white helmet.
Frustrating.
It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna wear it once in October. Maybe they don't want them to wear it in the snow because you're just gonna fucking blend in.
That's the point. You don't know where they are. We'll have to give a review after the game, see how they look on the field and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the helmets. They're cool.
They got that sparkly on them.
They got the sparkly yellow, but you should have a yellow stripe in between the two green ones on your helmet. I don't know why. It's too easy. Look at this. Yellow in between those stripes. Yellow in between those green stripes. Why is there not yellow between those two green stripes?
I agree.
Even with the fucking speckles.
We're 3 points favorite at home. Texans haven't been. Yeah, that's so neutral field is. Texans haven't been super impressive. No Nico Collins because he's on IR.
I'll tell you right now, I'm picking the Pack.
Why?
We're at home. The Texans came up to. They play on turf. Inside, they came up to Minnesota.
Got their ass kicked.
But also plays on turf inside. We don't play on turf inside. We're men.
Yeah, the footing actually fucked up the Cardinals last game.
It did, yeah. And, I mean, a couple times us, but mostly them for some reason. I guess we know how to play.
I think it's going to be a down-to-the-wire game.
It'll probably be close. I'm picking the Pack just because I can't say no. Grandpa?
Yeah.
Answer it on the pod.
I hesitated a little bit there.
Grandpa, 87 years old. This is your first podcast appearance.
I'm going to go Packers, but I wouldn't be shocked if we lost, honestly.
No. I mean, if you're going to lose a game, this is going to be a one to lose.
Tough, though. Next, Seattle at the Falcons.
I like Falcons. I like the birds. Give me the birds.
I do, too. Falcons are coming into their own.
They look good, dude.
Coming into their own.
Fucking Kirk Cousins.
Kirk. I'll take Falcons. Bills at Titans. Bills is my lock. 9-point favorite.
Oh, come on.
Will Levis. Give me a break.
I still need to do my lock, huh?
I have to do an upset around here somewhere. You're taking Bills?
Yeah.
I mean, this could be your lock. Commanders
lock.
Panthers. Whoever the Panthers play, Commanders.
Commanders lock.
But
they look good.
Commanders defense is kind of booty, and so is the Panthers. But the Panthers can move the football. I think it could be like 40-28.
All right.
That'd be kind of fun to watch. It's
a
51.5 point over-under. Rams, Raiders.
You're picking Commanders?
Yeah, I'm picking Commanders. Rams, Raiders. I'm taking the Rams off the bye week. They're 6.5 point favorites, though.
Yeah, Raiders are forgettable.
Oh, I have my upset. You're taking Rams?
Yeah, you're taking the fucking Chiefs.
Chiefs, Niners. Niners are 1.5 point favorites. Why?
I'm picking the fucking Niners.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Watch them lose.
I would gladly be wrong. They're always favored against them, and they lose every fucking time.
But think about this. If they're going to beat them, when is it going to be? It's going to be in fucking October when this doesn't even matter.
Without McCaffrey, no way.
I think Debo, they put it together. Is Mason still playing?
With his shoulder, I don't. He also had the over on rush yards. That asshole got hurt, didn't come back for 10. I was 10 short. Dick.
I hope this isn't a whole Dallas thing all over again.
I hope it is.
I'm picking the 49ers. I think their defense. I think the defense does enough.
And then we have Sunday Night Football on NBC. Jets at Steelers. Jets are.
It's a doubleheader.
That's Sunday night.
Oh, sorry.
1.5 point favorites. The line moved.
Because of Devontae?
2 because of Devontae with Aaron.
I was hesitant, but I ended up picking the Jets.
I'm taking the Jets. I don't trust Russell Wilson. I don't understand.
And that's why.
That's why. They're like, he's just got skilled players and whatever.
Explain to me why he's starting now.
To me, from everything I heard is...
Did they say anything?
Yeah, Mike Tomlin was like, he's ready to go.
So he was hurt, or what was going on?
Yeah, he had like a calf and then a hammy and stuff. So he was actually hurt, and they wanted him to be the starter coming in. And I guess Fields, and in the beginning he wasn't, but as of late he is. He's leaving plays on the passing field. So like people are open and he's not hitting them, or he's just not throwing it and doing his running and stuff. And they feel that Russell gives them the best chance to play the game they want to play, where he's moving the chains and kind of controlling the game.
So their argument is Fields found a way to get us to where we are, but we want to do it
the best chance
to do what we want to do. Yeah.
Correct. And I don't know if that's true. I guess we'll find out real fast. The one thing that scares me.
I mean, I haven't seen Russell play in fucking forever, man. I don't even know.
He wasn't bad with Peyton in the Broncos, but still wasn't good.
Yeah.
T.J. Watt against that offensive line is asking for a problem.
I know. I was like,
Aaron.
I did not. It took me a long time. Yeah.
And he's gonna.
Well, they got fucking Tyrone Smith or whatever.
Yeah, they
from
got
Dallas.
Old
that dude is like
everywhere.
older than Aaron.
It's bad.
And he's blocking for Aaron.
They
like,
better
what is
double
this
the
shit?
shit out of that guy, or else it's.
Yeah.
I'm going Jets though, and then we got a weird Monday night doubleheader.
I hate this. Why is it always double headers?
It's an actual great game on the early one, but we're gonna do the late one. It's at 8 p.m. on ESPN Plus, so I don't even know if I can watch that or if I have to stream it, or I have no. I'll illegally get it if I need to.
Yeah.
Chargers 2.5 point favorites on the road against the Cardinals.
I don't remember who I picked for this. Fuck. Did I pick these?
What are they wearing? Black?
Cardinals were in black.
Ooh, all white too?
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Watch them wear their fucking mustard.
I'm gonna go with. Can I give a asterisk?
For what? What does that mean?
If Marvin plays, I want the Cardinals.
Oh.
And if he doesn't,
you can't bet like that. So why could you?
I could. Like I would wait till Monday and then I'd put in the bet.
Right.
I'm gonna do that. If Marvin plays, I want the Cardinals.
So we don't, because he's got a concussion.
Because he's got a concussion. Neighbors.
I don't think
Neighbors was out for 2 weeks. He hasn't come back yet.
I don't think he plays. Yeah.
But I also don't believe in the Chargers. But
no, I don't really either. But somehow they win.
Yeah. So Marvin plays, I want the Cardinals. Otherwise, I'm taking Chargers.
I'll just take the Chargers.
Fuck it. I'll just take the Cardinals straight up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
straight up Cardinals.
Why not just make it
straight up
interesting?
And then game of the night. Monday.
Yeah.
Ravens at the Bucks.
That should be pretty good.
MVPs.
Both 4-2.
4-2. Bucks beat the Lions.
If this is at the Ravens, it's no doubt Ravens. But since it's at Tampa, that's a big deal.
Well, so 3.5 at Tampa means it'd be 6.5 at Baltimore.
Right.
So Vegas doesn't think they're in the same class.
Right. I got Baltimore. Do it for Chuck. Chuck's visiting this weekend.
He is
Do it for Chuck.
Weekend. I will take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just for you, Chuck. I'll ride. My only reasoning is I don't think Baltimore's defense is that great.
Okay.
So I think they can pass. And if you get in a shootout, I think they can hang because they got the targets.
Yeah, they got Godwin and Mike Evans.
The other thing is the Buccaneers, from my remembrance, I may be way off, they don't get pushed around on the run game. They got big old Vita Vea in there.
Oh, that big boy.
Yeah. Rush yards per game. That's their own. The Ravens are first, but yards per game a lot. Ooh, maybe it's not that good. But Vita Vea is a toad. And what's his face?
He is a toad.
Did you see?
I love the big guys with
Bijan have to
the
go
long,
against him?
skinny braid that just goes straight down. You know, like TJ. Well, TJ wasn't big and fat, but TJ Hushmanzada. That long, skinny braid. Like, what is this?
So when they played the Falcons, Todd Bowles had a line where it was like 8 people at the line.
Yeah.
And they blitzed, and then people backed out, and the line got confused, and it was Vita Vea on Bijan. And I was like, Bijan's a great athlete, and he's in good shape.
Yeah, work him.
He got demolished. Like, he got like eaten alive by that man, and Vita didn't even like look like he tried. He just kind of like moved in.
Yeah.
And Bijan was like, oh my God. And I was like, he probably got up like, what the fuck, man? Like, out of anybody, get the big fat man that dominates people.
Oh, jeez.
I hated when we
those
played
big
them.
guys. We talked about this last week. It was those big guys have to be pretty freaking athletic.
Yeah.
Like, if they weren't that fat, they would probably be like really, really good skill players.
Yeah, Chris Sims talks about that all the time. He's like, you shed pounds off. He goes, those guys are moving quick within 10 yards. Their 10-yard split's wild.
Yeah.
For that size.
I mean,
people don't realize
it's like, oh, I'm just a little shorter, so I'm just going to play nose tackle.
And then when,
or, oh, I'm a little shorter, so I'm just going to play, guard.
When you watch that game, watch Baltimore's big man. I forget his name, but you'll notice it right away. He's the fattest person on the field. His ass is so big.
Yeah, I haven't seen them play much.
You'll see him go in the nose, and you'll be like, where's the guard? I don't even see the other guard because he's over the center and the guard. You can't see both guys.
Holy
he's
shit.
So big.
Is he like that dude from Florida? The 400-pounder?
He's not that big.
University of Florida. That guy, do you think he's going to make it to the NFL? Just based on pure size. I mean, what else does that fucker do? He can't be a car salesman. He can't fit in a car.
Maybe.
I don't know his name, but that guy's fucking funny.
Look at Michael Pierce.
Trots out there. Holy shit.
Yeah, look at that, man. 98. Watch him on the field. He eats space.
How tall is he?
I don't know. He eats space.
Give me some stats on this dude.
You can't. Chris Sims always says that. He goes, you can't move Baltimore. He's like, you
holy
just can't.
Fuck,
but the one thing that's wild is every time the Chiefs play them, because they have such good interior, they can kind of hang.
Okay.
With Creed Humphrey and all them. Look at that. Like, that's a different looking human being.
See, if he's 6'2", that's me, man. I just got to put some fucking weight on. Is he 6'2"?
He is 6 foot.
Oh my God.
350.
That's you.
He's me, but like
Cole,
2 times.
You just gotta start eating.
Oh yeah. God,
and don't work out. Just fucking eat. Just eat and do like drills where you keep your agility. Because your agility right now is probably good enough to move weight like that.
So Vita Vea, 350. 6'4".
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
That's what I'm saying. That's the matchups on. They don't play each other, but that's crazy. Because I remember when he got hurt, and then he came back for the NFC Championship game. They're like, "Oh, Vita Vea is back for the game." I'm like, "Fuck me, man," because we couldn't go anywhere up the middle.
Yeah.
Corey Linsley's like 6 foot 220
Yeah.
at center. And Vita's like just eating him alive.
He's not 6 foot 220.
He's 6 foot. He's 6
not
foot.
220.
Probably 250.
That's you.
Corey Linsley.
You're Corey Linsley.
Yeah, I mean that's a little
because you're like 210, right?
He's 290. 6'3".
Still being
6'3". He's not 6 foot, but yes.
But being in the 200s as a lineman, I feel like that's illegal.
Yeah, Josh. Well, why do you think we got Josh Myers? He's like 300, 6'5".
Right. Yeah, you got to be at least a
Creed Humphrey's
3 bills.
Dude, have you seen the Chiefs guy? The guy they picked after us, who's an All-Pro the last 3 years?
No.
Just anchors me to all hell. We literally they jumped up right behind us, and we go Josh Myers, and they go Creed Humphrey. Josh Myers won't get a second contract from us, and Creed Humphrey's been an All-Pro 3 years, and the Chiefs literally came out and said, we were shocked he was still there. And I was like, come on.
I love when they say that because they're just digging. They're like saying, yeah, we knew, you guys didn't. Everyone else didn't.
Look at, it's just a...
Holy God.
Look at, Lane, that's what he shows up in. Crocs.
Love it.
That's a man.
I love it. I love those big guys up front. That's my favorite. I want to get once we get like a really good
we had Bakhtiari
lineman
for a while.
No, I want like a center.
This is my favorite thing, though.
Like I would have got a Jeff
He does
Saturday
this for every
jersey
game
if
this
we had
year.
him.
This is my shirt for, and then he puts
The
a
Saints game.
That's
a thing hilarious.
over it and
I
wears
love
it.
that.
Isn't that great?
That's so great. This is my shirt for the
He's a
Saints
freak in
game.
space, dude.
Yeah.
He's at like 20 miles an hour on
Holy
the thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, do some screens and shit with him.
That is the picks.
Sweet. All right, another episode in the books.
What are we going to do, the draft or no? Do we have time?
50-minute mark. What's the draft?
Logo bracket. You want to do just one? We can do one side.
I just go plow through them quick.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it.
Well, we can do both if we want to. So it's
We'll look at the time.
logo bracket game.
Okay.
Best logos for each team.
Okay.
And then it kind of meets up. We're going to just go by division
Okay.
and then break it down. So we'll start AFC first if you want to do it that way. We're going to go with the East. I've got the Bills against the Dolphins. I think the old Dolphins better
Old
than
Dolphins
the new
better
ones.
than the new ones.
So
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
Bills.
Buffalo, yes. Jets, Patriots. I like Patriots.
Patriots.
Bills, Patriots.
Bills.
Oh, okay. See, I think the Patriots is cooler.
No, I think it's what is it? It's a dude's head that turns into a
What is Buffalo?
flag.
The head of
It's
a
a
buffalo.
fucking buffalo.
America. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? Okay. We'll stick with yours then.
There aren't very many really cool ones.
North. The Browns versus the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah. Steelers, Bengals.
I like.
I like the Bengals.
Are we doing the Bengals B?
Yes,
or are we doing
that's their
the
logo. The B.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Over the Steelers? What is
I like
that?
the Steelers
They don't even
better.
have one on one side of their helmet.
I like the Steelers better.
Ravens, Steelers. It's Ravens.
I like the Steelers.
Oh, come on. Why?
I'm not kidding.
You're wild.
The Ravens, I don't like the B in the head of the bird, and it's a different one when you're on the other side because the B is different.
God.
I don't like that. Steelers is classy. It's classic.
Okay.
I'm going Steelers.
South, Texans, Jags.
Ooh, that's not bad, actually.
I like the Jaguars.
Jaguars is kind of cool.
Texans
Texans
is
is pretty
like
cool. I was going to say Texans are out of the gate, and I think I got to go with my gut, so I'll go Texans.
Colts, Titans. I think the Titans is cool. Colts is kind of lame.
Colts would win if they turned that shit to the side and actually made it a C. It's a U right now. That's the fridge.
I know. I was like, what is the...
Hopefully the mic's not picking that up. Yeah, I'll go Titans, even though it's not that
Titans,
cool. Jags. No, I said Houston.
Oh, did you want...
I
no,
did
you
say.
said I wanted Houston, and I'm going to go with the Jags.
No, I said I'm going to go with my gut, Houston.
Run it back.
You were wrong last time.
I was so wrong.
Even if I'm wrong, I want Houston no matter what. I'm correcting it right
Chiefs,
now.
Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
Chargers, Broncos.
Well, actually, I'm going to go... I like Chargers, but I don't know if I want to change. No, I'm going to stick with Raiders.
I think the Broncos is cool, though.
No, I don't like it.
Okay.
Looks like a skeleton horse.
So you going Chargers overall? Chargers, Raiders?
Yeah. Simplicity.
It's
A
cool.
little more
I mean,
up to date.
Chargers, Texans.
I still like the Texans.
It's mean.
It's mean.
Yeah, it's like...
And the
it's
star as the eye.
reminds me
it's
of
Texas, but it's
the
not like...
Power W. Like
yeah, it's cool. It's simple. Yeah, I like it.
Bills, Steelers for some reason. Fuck.
I'm going to go Steelers.
I hate you. Get out of here. Steelers, Chargers.
I'll have the Chargers beat them.
You want to go through NFC? That was pretty quick. Let's roll.
It's not the Chargers. I said the fucking Texans.
Oh, so Texans.
God damn
Texans,
it.
Steelers.
I have
Texans,
faith
Steelers.
that I was right the first
Texans,
time now.
Steelers.
I still want the Texans.
Okay.
Yeah, Texans.
You
want to
do NFC quick?
Yeah.
got time.
Yeah, we got
go through
6 minutes.
Niners, Rams.
Um,
Niners. Rams is stupid. LA with the...
I'm gonna actually
I
go
fucking hate you.
Rams. I'm gonna go Rams.
Seahawks, Cardinals. Battle of the
Niners
Birds.
is just SF
Classic.
in a
It's-
circle.
And it's just LA in a circle with... And it looks
They
like
have
a horn.
a little flair in it.
Oh,
though.
God.
I know. I'm just contradicting myself. Steelers are classic.
What the hell? Seahawks,
If you're-
Cardinals.
it's matchups, man.
Seahawks, Cardinals.
I like the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm just
logo.
picking these random.
Cardinals are cool, especially they're like when the red is really vibrant, like they are on their uniform.
Saints, Panthers. If you pick the fucking Mardi Gras looking thing,
yeah, Panthers is cooler. Just too like, it's too cartoony to me. I'll go Panthers though.
Falcons, Bucks.
Falcons, Bucks.
I like the Bucks. I mean, that's
I'll go
their
Bucks.
flag.
I think the Falcons are okay.
Yeah.
I don't like how they tried to make it an F, or like almost trying too hard, and it's not a good F either.
Vikings, Lions.
I like the Lions better.
Too, but I don't think the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings is that bad though.
Yeah, I'll go Lions.
Bears,
Vikings
Packers.
Is
This is literally battle of the letters.
I think Packers is better. I don't like the wishbone.
Lions, Packers.
I'm going Packers.
Oh.
Yeah, Lions.
It's literally a G in a circle. You
the
just
Lions.
said that.
If it's a football shape.
God.
The Lions are like a clip art outline of a fucking
The
lion.
hypocrisy. I'm gonna guess who you're gonna pick this one.
I hope that got picked up.
Giants, Commanders.
Giants, Commanders.
Letters.
Yeah. Commanders.
Eagles, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
What? It's a star.
It's
the bird
cool.
is so much cooler.
Wow. Oh, we're doing that logo,
That's
I
what
guess?
it is. That's their logo.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of. I guess it's cooler, but the Cowboys is classic.
You're going Eagles?
I'll go Eagles.
Eagles, Packers.
I'll go Eagles. There's an E in the feathers.
Who did you pick, Bucks or Panthers? I don't know if we even said that. I might have skipped that.
I picked the Bucks and the Panthers.
Yeah, so who'd you pick, Bucks or Panthers?
I'll go Bucks.
Okay, Bucks or Cardinals?
Cardinals.
Okay, so it's Cardinals, Eagles.
Battle of the Birds.
Battle of the Birds.
Let me see them. Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals is cooler.
I don't like how the Eagles face in the wrong way. I get it's because the E. I'm gonna go Cardinals. I think it's.
I think the Cardinals. I like. The
It's cool.
Eagles
You
'cause
get
it
the
looks
flair
tough, but
because
the
that's like what
Cardinals is
what the
tough.
feathers look like on there.
So it's Cardinals, Texans.
I think Texans.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, you
It's
got
cool,
Texans
man.
with the best logo. The team we're playing this weekend.
Yeah. The coolest logo is gonna go down.
That's it. Wrap it up. Let's go, Mets.
Go Mets.
Walker Buehler looks like.
He's lost. He's
Let's
looking.
say a different word, but yeah.
All right. On that note.
Yeah, see ya.
We
Bye.
gotta cut it now. Holy shit.